Can you please put some chocolate in my hand? I don't want to get my hands dirty because I'm opening Prizm and I'm also live.
Why are you still live?
I'm doing another break. Hey guys, what's going on? Hey Kev, what's going on, big fella? Good. I'm just gonna take my time getting set up, lads, because I just want to make sure that everyone's in here. But everything's looking pretty good so far. The sideways part is going to change over in literally 2 seconds. This is all ready to go. I just need to copy and paste it in. Yeah, like I said, everything's fine, lads. We are well on track. Alrighty guys, that's an updated list, so you should see the appropriate names coming in. And I'm just gonna try and... Hey Jared, what's going on, big fella? Okay, so I think if you two are in, that means it's definitely working. So I think we can, I can sort of start worrying a little bit less. I'm just gonna quickly go into the chat room. And alright, awesome. Cool guys. Just says USSCA. Oh, Adam, press live, mate. Tranny, okay, you're all good, awesome. Adam, it means you might be a little bit behind. You might be doing a replay. Press live and you should be able to come up to real time. No issue, mate. Loud and clear. Alright, awesome. Thank you very much for the feedback, mate. I'm going to start. Let's go. Alrighty. So I'm going to let you guys pick the box. We have 3 boxes to choose from. So first person to comment, this is box number 1, this is box number 2, and this is box number 3. So first one to pick the box. So box 1, box 2, box 3. Box 2 it is. So this is box 1, this is box 2, so box 3 and box 1 is being returned. Alrighty. So I'm pretty sure that Luke won't be... I won't be spoiling anything by what I'm about to say, but basically we just pulled this massive LeBron, the purple cracked ice to 175, LeBron base. So my hands are still shaking a little bit, lads, I must admit. 2-2, Big Kev, we got you, mate. Good choice, good luck, everyone. And yeah, thank you very much, guys, for everything that you've done for me over the years, really. I really appreciate everything you've done. I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate the banter and the conversation. And yeah, look, you guys are just always so easy to deal with. And classic sort of example is the trade room today. You guys were just doing trades left, right, and center, helping each other out. So yeah, you just make my life so easy, lads. Thank you very much, and good luck everyone in the break. I hope you do really well. I didn't count the packets in the last one, but it just felt like that break went so quickly. Alright, looks good. Sleeve and top loader is fine. Cool, mate. Alrighty, guys. I'm not going to reply to any more comments in the group chat. I'm just looking at the comments in the YouTube feed now, lads. So yeah, we are going. Let's go. Good luck, everyone. Sadiq Bey, rookie on the top of the pack. I thought rookies were on the bottom, but that is fine. RJ Barrett. Who do you like more, me or Tin? Tranny. Happy birthday, David Lindsay. Tranny, this is a tough one, mate. You've like really put me into a bit of a pickle because Tin is better looking, has better hair, and it's just like overall funnier than you, mate. So I think I have to go with Tin. I'm sorry, Tranny. Jaylen Brown, injured wrist. Jordan Poole with a massive 3 the other day. PJ Washington, the beast, and a silver JJ Barea. A red wave Dwight. Alrighty. Fireworks Jimmy Buckets. Allen Iverson on the old school. Jeff Teague on the base. Montrezl Harrell did a nice body check today. And Matthew Dellavedova for the Aussies out there. Yeah, that was a little bit like blunt, wasn't it, Tranny? You have other good qualities though, mate. You do some good auctions, I must say. Have you been sending much stuff to PSA, Tranny, with all this price hikes and all the rest of it? Hey, Scotty Brown, good luck, mate. Yeah, that's packet 1. This is really weird. The last box we just opened, the rookies were on the bottom, and then this box, the rookies are on the top. Alrighty, Okoro. Isaac Okoro, that is going to the Cavs. And Maxi going to Philly. This is definitely a different box config. I hope this is like a good omen. Kevin Knox. Yeah, still starting just a big, yeah. Auctions don't leave without slabs. Yeah. So you don't auction. You don't auction cards that aren't. Alright, I think this is our auto. Yeah, so this was the same as the last box. Auto was in the second packet. Alrighty, I'm putting that away for later, lads. So if you're looking just to make sure that there's no one at the door, if you look in the top right hand side, you'll see me there. I think you mean puppy. I'm assuming that's what you mean. That's harsh, Trenny. I think we've hurt Trenny's feelings. Trenny, you haven't been one of my breaks for ages, and then you like basically get abused. This is totally weird. I'm not super keen with the rookies coming out on top. Alrighty, Elijah Hughes, Jazz, Brandon Clark, and Cassius Stanley for the Pacers. Steph Curry. Oh, that's a really good photo. BC, Derek White, and a hyper Joe Ingles. Purple cracked is DeAndre Hunter, and that is numbered to 175. I know that because we just hit a LeBron of that. Widescreen, James Harden. Michael Porter Jr. on the 3rd year. Millsap, Jeff Green, sick card. So I'm definitely not surprised that the Bucks won, but I watched sort of half of the fourth quarter. It was interesting what they were out there doing. They have completely like revamped their team from last year, and essentially the team they ran back last year is exactly the same as the year before. So I'm actually kind of impressed because Budenholzer is definitely like a formula coach. So for him to sort of make changes, but yeah, definitely like the sets they're running are different. I think Holiday's been really good for them. Even their rotations have like completely changed too, like the way that they're sort of using. Portland Nuggets, I don't know. I can actually see Denver getting swept. Like, it's kind of a bit like, you know, playoff LeBron and playoff Chris Paul. Like, it's also playoff Damian Lillard, and the guy is just like he literally just doesn't miss. Alrighty, so this is a base Ingles to go with our hyper. Yeah, so I can actually see, and also too, like Denver's short-handed, and they definitely got away with it during the regular season, but the playoffs is just completely different. Like teams just are completely like on top. They're prepared for everything. That's a nice one. That is a silver MVP. Yeah, so I can see that sort of scenario. Remember when Dirk won the MVP and he was sitting there sort of smiling with his trophy, and then he was getting knocked out of the playoffs by the Warriors in the first round? Like I can sort of see that scenario like playing out. It's just yeah, Portland's just a really good team. And they've just been together for so long. They've had so many injuries this season, and they've sort of all come together at the right time. Alrighty. Fearless, that's the second. So we've had two Fearlesses, Steve Nash in two boxes, and two James Hardens. Terry Rozier, JJ Barea, that's the base to go with our silver. Shamit, and Bertans, who somehow forgot to remember how to shoot in the playoffs. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that, Denver. I've already shown these cards. I've just put them into the wrong pile. I'll just quickly show them again just in case. Yeah, I was really hoping that the Denver series was just going to be an absolute banger, but I think holding Jokic to one assist is really, really, really good defensive execution. Like and if you sort of, summarize Denver's problems, in one hand, you would just say that basically D is like their problem. So if they've got that all like sorted out, well then, offense, it's just gonna come. They're gonna be fine. Alrighty, Nick Richards, the big fella. Karis LeVert. We got a silver coming up, an old school Penny. Marquise Chris. I actually didn't know he was still in the league. Oh, a silver Gumby. Alrighty, who got the silver Gumby? That's nice. Thunder, Martin. Congratulations, mate. Martin is actually at work tonight, so we've got a little bit of no spoilers happening. Yeah, look, you can't. That's it. That's it, Kev. If you don't have the scorers around you. In saying that, though, like, it's definitely a strategy that's been done before. That was like the classic, like Spurs. They used to do that to Steve Nash. Literally just force that guy to score, 30, 35 points a game. Never double team him. I don't know, maybe Jokic can score 50 points. Like, if that's what they need, why not? He's an awesome player. I actually thought Austin Rivers was going to, cover up a little bit. I thought they'd play Will Barton a little bit more than what they did. Downtown, hyper, Chris Paul. And follow that up with a base downtown. Johnny Wall, Paul George, and a little bit of Pascal. Look, I'm a really big Denver believer. I think that team is just going to be so good the next couple of years. And I was actually talking myself into them, like, still, making NBA Finals with no Murray. Like, Porter Jr. was just playing so well. Jokic was playing so well. Is this James Wiseman? It is James Wiseman. That is going to the Warriors. Congratulations to the Warriors. Who has pulled the Warriors? Warriors is Mario Demetrio. Congratulations, mate. Hope this goes into your PC. And yeah, this box. Yeah, look, I wouldn't say I've had nightmares about busting Prizm, but I've definitely had a few worries about it. I'm not going to lie to you. CJ Allaby, Portland. And I was worried that we are gonna buy these boxes for crazy cash, and then the cards would have come out like, literally cut in half. So so far so good. It's been pretty good. The last box was really good. Mo Bamba on the hyper, and the blue Tatum. Oh, that's good. That is really good. So Boston has had two really nice breaks. That is numbered to 199. That's going to the C's. Alrighty, who pulled the C's? Celtics is Kerry Scott. Congratulations, mate. Grizz, Pels, Hornets are all fun to watch. Yeah, definitely. I think the Hornets were probably the funnest team to watch this year. Like, just LaMelo is so unpredictable. Look, I watched a lot of Kings this year, and I think particularly when Halliburton and Fox are in the game together, I was just like literally in basketball heaven. I could watch that just all day. I think those two guys together, it's probably the best backcourt in the league, to be honest. Okay, I suppose Harden and Kyrie is pretty good. Okay, I'll retract that. Look, they're good. They're just so good to watch. Complete segue, but yeah, how are you going to match up with the Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs? That team is absolutely stacked. Stacked. John Collins, George Hill, Dougie McBuckets. Oh, I have a total crush on Fox. But I think Halliburton falling to the Kings was just a godsend. It really was. Like, they just couldn't have asked for anything better. They needed someone who could play basketball, who was just a sensible, dude. Like, they had all these like Muppets the last couple of years. Like, Bagley's has been an absolute disaster. Miles Turner, Desmond Bain on the rookie card. Bain was in the game a lot the other night. He hit a massive three in that closeout game. Lillard, you get a penny sleeve. DJ, KG got a penny sleeve in the last break. It's just rude not to like follow up. Alrighty, what else is being used? Yeah, so Brooklyn, Boston, I think that's going to be a sweep. I don't think the Celtics are like... To be honest, I kind of felt like they were going to tank out of the play-in games, to be honest. I'm actually genuinely surprised that they won. Mikal Bridges on the red wave. So yeah, that's definitely off-cut. It's unnumbered. That's probably the first stinker we've had. Alrighty, Westbrook on the retro. And LeBron James. That actually looks... Just even as a base, that looks good. Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm just going to take my time and just sort this bad boy out. Alrighty, so who am I congratulating? Who got the leg show? Do you want this in a one touch, or do you want this in a penny sleeve top loader? Who got legs? Lakers, Knicks. I think I missed it, lads. Sorry. Alright. No one. Tin, you're on here, mate. Do you want one touch or just a penny sleeve top loader? Top heap. Yep, done, mate. The lag on this is wild, isn't it? Yeah, no. Kevin, you are 100% right. They have really, like, that Brandon Wright trade was absolutely perfect. They tanked when they needed to make sure that they got Ja. You know, the last couple of years, Memphis is definitely, and they managed their cap well. You know, they've been picking up assets. Yeah, they are definitely headed in the right direction. I think also too, like, just considering, you know, how goddamn awful they were for, like, you know, 15 years, literally, maybe more, really. They had that sort of, you know, 2 year run when they had that really good sort of like grit and grind team. Alrighty. Caruso, Zella, and Melton. Please and thank you, and you are welcome, my mate. Done. Congratulations, man. Skylar Mays. This is our third Skylar Mays sighting in one night. And this is our auto, so I'm not going to do this whole packet. Kendrick Nunn. And Killian Hayes going to the Pistons. Brandon Ingram. Kyle Lowry. And I'm going to cut it off right there so I don't spoil the surprise. Yeah, I mean, the other thing that's been on my mind a little bit lately is just like they've made some pretty big changes in the NBA the last couple of years. Like they flattened out the draft odds, and that was to stop teams from tanking. And the other thing they did too, which I think has been very effective, was the play-in tournament. You reckon it's a Patrick Williams auto? Did I slip that up? Did I, mate? Did I spoil it? Well, I'm very sorry that I did spoil it. Yeah, and the play-in tournament actually was like surprising. Like that really did give teams an opportunity to like hustle in, and it just sort of kept that extra sort of. Really, it was like 4 teams. You know, really sort of in the running for something. So, I liked it. I thought it was really good. I mean, definitely like the naysayers will be Tyler Bay, rookie, will say, well, you know, if you didn't have the, you know, the play-in game, you'd still be having teams having tiebreakers, so the regular season games at the end still do matter. But I definitely do think that there was sort of an overall sort of greater sort of, you know, push like for teams to actually be doing something. Reggie Bullock on the hyper going to the Knicks, very, very, very timely after his performance today. That guy absolutely tore it up. And Shea Gilgeous on the red wave. That is really, really, that's a nice card. I'm just going to bust that there for a second. Alrighty. Again, Gary Payton on the feelers. That's the second sighting we've had of him tonight. Jerry Jones Jr., my boy De'Aaron Fox, and Dylan Brooks, who was looking pretty fly in his news conference of late. We had a few like requests in for this break from you guys. Yeah, so I really hope that all that stuff's going away. The other thing that was announced was a little bit sort of like low key news, was the WNBA is going to do the mid-season tournament, and it's going to be sponsored by Amazon. So basically, all the mid-season playing games are going to be streamed live on Amazon. I'm not too sure if they'll double stream it on like, you know, ESPN or NBA.com, to be honest. But I would get the feeling that their intention, just like what they do in the G League, just to sort of, you know, try things out and basically, you know, test run something in the, like, in a real world environment. So I wouldn't be like shocked if that, was announced to happen in NBA in the next couple of years. Udoka on the rookie card, Sexton, and Ja Morant on the base. Bagley, Tony Snell shooting 50% from 3 this year, and Dennis Schroeder. That's going to OKC. That's a silver. And a silver widescreen. Kawhi Leonard. I don't mind these widescreens actually. They look really nice. Alrighty. I'm just going to put this pile down and just do a little bit of penny sleeving. So they had one of the guys in the ringer. I really should know this guy's name, and I do know it, but it's just like, he does all the movie commentary. He's a massive soccer fan. Anyway, he was making the comparison of the mid-season tournament in the NBA to basically what happens in, European football or soccer. And it makes a lot of sense, the arguments he was making, that it does make a difference and it does matter for these teams. And they basically put up these sort of enormous pots of money, so the players are incentivized to play harder. The only thing I'll be like a little bit unsure about, Bogdanovic, Eric Gordon, Vucevic, and Donovan Mitchell. The only thing, Kevin, it will make my year if the Lakers get rolled in the first round, mate. Seriously. I don't want to say anything crazy like I'll do like a Prizm hobby for free, because I'm not going to do that, but like I'll be celebrating. And then I hope some underdog team like wins the whole thing. That would be awesome. Celtics. Bruce Brown. Kleber again. Jarrett Allen on the base. Alrighty, Malik Beasley. Kirk Mars. A silver Drummond. And a red wave Capella, who's been an absolute beast this year. That's unnumbered. Alrighty, so basically the waves are unnumbered, but the straight coloreds are the numbered cards, and the cracked. But the cracked orange is unnumbered. Alrighty, I think I've got my head around the numbering now. Yeah, imagine if they did keep winning. Imagine the odds on the underdog, hey? Yeah, I wonder what the money lines were on the Lakers winning today, and then them getting rolled by Phoenix. There must be some, yeah. There'll be some money being doled out on the Phoenix Lakers series for sure. TJ Warren and Dwayne Bacon. It really puts a lot of pressure on the Lakers though, man. I actually think Utah's got a better chance to get up than the Lakers. Like, I kind of feel like, yeah, just the Utah's just been a bit more consistent this year. Alrighty, rookie card quickly. Who's been on fire this season. And Isaiah Stewart. So this has been a nice little Detroit. We've had 3 rookies from Detroit. Detroit's a nice little pool this year. Cantor. Redick. Embiid. Yeah. Yeah, look, I reckon Utah's going to come back. And if you're saying AD didn't turn up today, maybe like we're overreacting, to one game, which is like always happens, right? Alrighty, hyper rookie Cassius Stanley for the Pacers. And then straight underneath that, we have a purple Marc Gasol. And Philly Washington, I reckon that's just going to be like a sweep. I don't think that Washington has an absolute chance. And it really does make you think about coaching, doesn't it? Like, because if you think about that team, like they've had small amount of personnel changes. You can't say they've had no personnel changes, but the really big, like, sort of key cog that came in was like Brett Brown leaving. And I can't even really say that Brett Brown did a bad job, but Doc is he's just a guru. That's to 99. Marcus Sol. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Like, it's just going to be so good, isn't it, Kev? I think Bucks are going to get which sounds crazy, doesn't it? Particularly that Miami went to the finals last year, but essentially they just geared up to win championships, and they've definitely got a championship roster. Randall, you get a penny sleeve, mate, and Dinwiddie, you get surgery. Alrighty. Yeah, that's right. This is like this is just overreaction central, isn't it? Alrighty, guys, that was the last packet. That is an empty box. So we are now up to the autographs. So good luck to everyone. Alrighty, DJ Augustin, Jason Tatum, a red Siku, Marcus Smart, Ersan Ilyasova. Is that guy still in the league? And Dwight Powell is our revealer. And it is a Jarrett Allen signature series. That is base. Let's go into the Nets. Ooh. I feel like Andrew Hart, congratulations, mate. I really feel like there's a fair bit of pressure on this next auto because we haven't had anything massive come out of this box. So he's hoping for a bit of a banger. So, Kevin, you can't have both of your wishes come true, mate, because you can't have, you can't have Memphis winning and also Chris Paul. I think you have to pick your fantasy, but to be honest, mate, both is like quite nice. Alrighty, Jordan Clarkson. AD on the orange. That is definitely, that's nice. Alrighty. So that's short printed. And that's short printed to 49. I'm just going to put this over to the left hand side here because I'm also just trying to juggle this autograph. Alrighty. Brook Lopez on the base. Bogdanovich on the base. Not bad. Not bad. Tyrese Maxey. Rookie auto. Let's go into Philly. Philly. Scotty Brown. Congratulations, Scotty. That's a nice little hit. I need to put it into the top loader before I put it into the bag. Alrighty, so let me just tidy up here. Just gonna check my live time. How long have I been live for? 35 minutes. Thank you, Scotty. Yeah, look, guys, I know this wasn't, like a free break or something like that. Thanks, Kevin. See you, Kev. Thanks, mate. But yeah, look, I just did want to give back a little bit something to you guys. So please, accept my little gift. And yeah, just thank you for everything. You guys make my life so easy. It's just, I love doing this, and yeah, you guys are just, I'm very grateful, so thank you. And I'm speaking for Martin at the same time too, of course. Like, alrighty, Anthony Davis, that is the orange to 49. Alrighty. Siku on the red, that's to 299, second year. And Tatum on the base. Alrighty, let us do a recap. Let's go. Alrighty. 49. So this has been two nice Laker boxes. Maxi and Jarrett Allen are our two autographs from the box. A hyper Cassius Stanley, a Killian Hayes, a LeBron James, a Jason Tatum to 199, a James Wiseman on the base, and a silver Gumby, followed by a 175 purple cracked Hunter. Alrighty, this is our penny sleeve pile, and I missed that one. Okay, Tatum base, red Ziku, retro base Tatum, base Randall, purple Gasol, Isaiah Stewart base, quickly base, Anthony Davis fireworks base, red wave, silver, Aaron Naismith rookie base, downtown base, Donovan Mitchell base, silver quiet widescreen, Ja Morant base, Udoka base, silver Schroeder base, Darren Fox, hyper, thanks David Lindsay, I appreciate your kind words, man. Hyper Bullock, base is Leonard, base is Tyler Bay, and base is Gary Payton on the Fearless. You're welcome, mate. Skylar Mays base, retro Westy, red offcut Mikal Bridges, red wave I should say, silver Shamit base, Lillard, Desmond Baines base, rookie KG, old school base, fireworks base Kwai, hyper Mo Bumba, CJ Allaby on the base, hyper downtown Chris Paul, Jamal Murray on the base downtown, Penny Hardaway and Nick Richards. Last little stack is Stevie Nash, red wave is Chris Middleton, that's a silver on the Joker, a sick VC, Steph Curry on the base, Cassius Stanley base to go with the hyper, Elijah Hughes on the base, hyper is Ingles, widescreen is James Harden, Isaac Okoro on the base, Maxi on the base to go with the autograph, silver Berea, fireworks base, Siddiq Bey base, Dwight Howard on the red wave, and AI onto the base. And our last card, which I did not penny sleeve, is this absolutely gorgeous Shea. So thanks, lads. Thank you for everything, and I'll see you all around the site. Alrighty guys, thank you so much, and good night. Bye bye.